Spiky balls are not going to invade, but yeah, probably just being ready to put some vision. Yeah, probably nothing's going to happen in early game.
Yeah, and we see it. Varus will go onto the lethality. Varus got the comment in his pocket as rune, so yeah, it will be lethality. It will be really interesting to see now, after we saw the game on the Hornet Virus, to see the lethality Virus, especially into that team, what we got here, because they're all a short range. It's Yone that need to get near a champion to do damage. It's Nunu that need to get near a champion to get damage as well. Kai'Sa with low attack range and Rel that need to jump in. It's only Victor that can poke from behind a little bit with his laser, but nothing more. And Seraph and Varus got so much range to poke the enemy, to do the damage, especially got the tools to hold the enemies away with that Varus ultimate, with the Chain of Corruption, and especially the E from Seraph, the stun from him. So I'm really interested to see how these team fights will work, and especially how both jungler will affect the lane, because now we're seeing it, both junglers starting on the opposite side of the jungle, both in the red side. So we will see that they are not facing each other for the first full clear, but it shows that Nunu maybe don't want to roll first time on bot lane. He wants to roll on top lane to get that Yone ahead.
Yeah, I'm surprised, but I agree. Like, he's probably more focusing on the top lane. He can always gank in the mid lane, so being pretty immobile is a great target for the Nunu. So it's pretty interesting to see. We already see, of course, the Camavarus having the early game in the bot lane. Top lane, Globe is putting pressure. It makes sense. We have the info on the Nunu. The Xerath just spotted him. So is our Spades know where he's going to be and where he's going to go? They know he's going to be topside. So yeah, Tide can play a little bit more safe and play around this. For me, I'm really expecting to see how well this Zac is going to be able to play safe, because yes, he's still a tank, has a lot of sustain, but he has to get close to be able to proc his sustain. So I'm curious to see how well he's going to hold the lane, or maybe even win it against Grop. And yeah, bot lane is hard. In early game bot lane, but now it's hard for Spiky balls.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if Rel finding a good engage, it could turn the favor of this bot lane right now, because Kai'Sa can really good follow up with her E onto this Rel engage, and the long CC, she can do the good damage around her passive with the 5 stacks getting stacked up. So I'm really interested to see how the spotline is working right now, because the poke is totally real. We're seeing it, Kai'Sa can't hit this wave. It's a slow push into it, so she's losing real much CS. We're seeing it now 8 to 20 CS in this direction. So it's really hard here for the Kai'Sa to find into that game, but we're seeing Nunu now on the top side is rolling up there.
Oh, ooh, and the Zac out. Nice E by Tide. And the Red trying to go find the all-in. Misses the bullet, but will hit the stun. No follow-up possible. It's still... It's a little bit fixed the wave, but it's still not the best situation for the side of the bottom of Spiky balls. Yeah, so bot lane, for the moment the Kai'Sa is suffering. Mid lane, both mid laner have first strike. They're just trying to farm gold off each other. Like, both of them are up, and okay, this time Bingo Dorte got the proc and got 4 more gold. On the side, yeah, TD of course in this top matchup is behind. It's hard for him. Bot and top are both very hard, but for opposing teams. So we'll have to see if it continues. There's some trading top, and really some good response of the side of TD. Having a good moment, and the Nunu is rolling bot. The Varus flashes in to find the kill, maybe on the Kai'Sa, but Kai'Sa has still everything up. She's going to die. I think didn't expect the damage probably. Varus is going to fall under the damage of center, and the Karma just used a flash to survive. I think new meta didn't expect the damage. Ooh, and another all-in top has not the damage to kill Yone. Yone still has TP, so he should be fine, but the Zac putting a lot of pressure at this point. he took a bad reset a moment because he was low, but now he did it so in farm, he has not the item advantage.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Zach is doing good things on the top lane, but if we're looking onto the bot situation again, we're seeing what we talked about in this draft. It's really hard to play this lane for Kaiser and Rel, and we're seeing it with this first blood. Shield break kills here Varus 100%, so it's a kill into Rel's pocket, but you take that because it's the first blood, and we see Varus with the first part items, with the tier, with 2 long shots, so the damage is coming near. Like I love to say, the best friend of Lethality Varus is Dirk.
And this good mid gank will make the flash out. I think we have some stream issues, question mark, the chat is saying that's okay, should be good, I think. Yeah, this Varus just a few and the tier, but is so powerful. Top lane, it's fine because his TP up and Globe used his own, so he's just going to maybe going through the passive could be annoying. Is he going to stay? We see the day 0 coming top side, maybe to prevent a dive, but I don't think that Globe will really try to dive, and he should be fine because it's only has his E. Yeah, for now, like the game is pretty even. 200 good defense. Oh, and he goes in, and the healing with Globe. Uni has damage to put his passive, but can just jump out, and the snowball bot lane is coming, rolling into the Karma. On the other side, Varus and Kai'Sa are fighting. The Kai'Sa survived very low, but had to use both summoners. The Karma is probably going to fall to the real Nunu, and it's a kill for Costa because yes, they had a swap in the jungle on the side of Spiky Balls. And yeah, this Nunu is ganking a lot, and I like it. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
And here we see it again. It's like you need to respect that Nunu, especially with that snowball. It's Varus that's going up and maybe kill here the Kaiser, but the arrow got flashed. Nice flash there from Kaiser. So Karma needs to get there alive. Taken away from Costa here with the bite. And here we're seeing the solar bowler on mid that happened while we fight amid. Zera just ulting, hitting the shots there. So the Solo Bolo is happening there, and Victor is behind here.
And now we see that Desio is trying to get his grab, but has to flash out in front of Globe and his damage. Victor is there too. First one is gonna get stolen, I guess, by Spiky Balls. But Desio is there and wants to get a few at least. Lulu is coming, even the Snowball doesn't hit. Xerath is not in a good position, he's going to die. He's not going to use his flash. And yeah, the throw is just there. The Sejuani, Desio is going to also fall. And that's 3 white grubs for the side of Spiky Balls. And that's, I think Yone is pretty happy to have those 3. He can put so much pressure on the side. The only good part right now is look at the farm of this Kai'Sa. Look at this poor Kai'Sa in bot lane. It's hard for her.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's totally hard for her to get up with CTS, but I think the problem out of the fight from the Void Grubs is as well, not only that you give away the 3 Void Grubs, you're giving 2 kills to that Yone. So it's a huge advantage now for the Yone when he's going back to base to get as first item the Blade of the Rune King finished, to get through that Zac onto that lane, and that could be a real problem for the team of Ace of Spades there, because Zac is doing a really good job against that Yone, maybe dropping some CS, but can fight back against this Yone, but with maybe Blade finished now in base, it could getting hard.
Yeah, he doesn't have it yet. Ooh, the boots were too expensive that he bought earlier, so he doesn't have it yet, but when he's going to have it, it's going to be so much more harder for Tide. For now, there was a vision fight at the Drake. No kills and no Drake got slain yet at this point, but yeah. Ooh, the Nunu from behind, the gank. The Xerath has a flash, he gonna stun, but he's still gonna get hit. Sejuani is coming mid soon. Xerath gets out, and Sejuani is not going to follow this. Bot lane there was another fight, but no kill, and the Kama flashed out. And top lane, of course, they are fighting, but that's normal too. They're not going to die. And now, yeah, like we said, there's 2 kills on the Yone. It's very funny because this game we have the Zac that has issues to farm, the Kaiser that has issues to farm. Like every team has this one guy in his that cannot reach just the CS, and Yone is just taking the plates in front of him. It's hard, yeah, it's hard. But for the moment, first trick still didn't die, and holy shit! Oh, with the dive, he's gonna find it. Clean dive, cancelling the CC with his ult to not get knocked up by Zac's E. And yeah, that was... Yes, Silphade was clean and he got the kill. Tried to find maybe a pick on the Nunu. Nunu is a landry more in AB side, but he's squishy. Xerath bombards, he's going to fall in the end shot. Another kill for the Varus unwell, and Kama is trying to run and will survive, and that's 3 kills for the side of Ace of Spades. You have Glurp destroying top lane on one side, and on the other side, Ace of Spades demolishing the opponents, and now Day Zero should get the Drake without getting it stolen. I think. I should. Please, not get this one stolen.
No one is near them, there's no spell that should steal it. So they're getting the Drake, they're getting 3 kills out of the situation, and you take that on the side of Ace of Spades after that not so good looking fight at the Grubs. But here we're seeing now the Solo Ball on top again. It's the fight that secures here the CC immunity to it, and then we're seeing the fight there. Nunu just face checking the Sejuani, getting stunned here. It's the Varus ult that finishing slightly the job, but Sejuani that taking the kill here, and Kaiser tried to get the return kill onto Kama, but it's the kill onto Varus that he takes. So it's a double kill for Varus, and he got already his Ghost Blade build up. So the damage is for real there for the Varus, especially with this first item. Tier still stacking. So all eyes onto that Varus right now.
And that's Yone, because he's right now getting ganked. The Zac is pretty low, but he's healthy. He will flash out the stun. He will try to outplay this. Still has his ult, but yeah, just too much damage, too much CC. He tried to dodge. Nunu comes in rough. He won a lot of time. He goes back in and will fall right before getting the kill. And in the end, nobody's going to fall the side of Ace of Spades. That was so close, but in the end, group fault, and Costa's jungler died too. That's 2 auto kills for the side of his Ace of Spades. They are really playing aggressive, and I really like this Sejuani gang with the Xerath support with his ult. Xerath being a bit ahead in the mid lane and put some pressure. So yeah, we really see him put a lot of pressure right now in the mid lane. We are going to see this against the Yone. Yeah, they're going a little bit too far.
Yeah, we see it. It's just Yone greeting for the platings, greeting here for the money, and then it's again the Avengers. It's again this team play that I honored for the game to get here Yone. It's harder because Sejuani is not doing that much damage, but they're getting 2 kills. Costa is coming up. Maybe they're getting something out of it, but Costa's dying here as well. So 2 kills in the pocket of Ace of Spades, but they're losing the first turret on top lane. I mean, totally clear after losing the 3 Void Grubs to that Yone against the Zac.
Yeah.
And you take that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this Yone, even he's pretty accelerated, but he's the one that will have to carry his team, because on the other side, this Varus is so ahead. The Xerath is really starting to get more and more advanced too, like he's doing more and more damage. So it's interesting to see. Day Zero on Sejuani is doing a very good job again. I feel like to be there everywhere. So both jungler, with honest, both jungler I think are doing a pretty good job right now. So yeah, but we'll have to see which team is going to take a big advantage, because for at the moment it's only 500 gold difference. They're going to try to find another game on the Xerath. He's going to have to flash out. It's going to be all that he needs. He's going to survive, but no flash Xerath. With maybe he will find another kill on the Xerath, on the Victor.
Wow.
He's going to force a flash and get the kill. Okay, this Xerath is on 9 now, and that's very dangerous.
Yeah, that's totally dangerous. Varus as well. We see still the CS difference between both ADCs there, and the damage is real. Maybe you want to go for the dive here onto that Kaiser. Seju is there as well. The wave just not here, but Seju now showed herself. Nevi now trying to stun here.
Yeah, it's going to be a free kill. Still using the barrier, maybe try to survive, but no, Sejuani is going to take it. Not Varus, but he was a bit far, it's fine. He still gets probably the turret, or pretty soon he should get it. Maybe not this wave, but next wave. But on the other side of the map, Spiky balls always ready to respawn when Daisy is doing something somewhere. They respawn with the Herald. So this might be a turret mid and after turret top. If the turret mids fall, it will start to be a lot of tier 1 falling for the sides of Ace of Spades. But yeah, the response is there. Magical is taking the bot tier 1 and starting to put some pressure and listening for the Drake that will soon spawn.
Yeah, and that could be a real interesting fight, because it's only Yone that's really good into that game, that got hand over the Herald. So they want to try to pressure top lane as much as they can, especially with that Herald. So the tier 2 could fall here with that upcoming wave, because Yone just wants to push it here. Even got demolished there. And that's damage.
CC and damage, they find the kill on the rail. Yone is pretty. Oh, the flash flashing out of the seal. Fades. Oh, it's very close. Will the Yone find the 1v1? No, he's going to die. But he still got the tier 2. I thought then he cares a lot about dying. But on the other side of this map, his team should care, because mid laner and support are dead. And now it's a free Drake for Ace of Spades. It's a free Drake for Ace of Spades, doesn't matter who gets it. The result will secure it in the end, so... Yeah. Oh, okay, this Zac having a shutdown is criminal. Being down 60 CS, having a shutdown, that is criminal.
It's totally criminal. For me, it's so interesting to see that the matchup or the fight there on top lane was so close between that Yone and that Zac. Because if we look on the items of Yone, we see like lifesteal and Zac got the anti-heal. But I think you need the part item of Randuin's to have a better matchup against this Yone. Here we see the one shot onto that well, and then we see the catch onto that Victor as well with 2 ultis. So 2 kills before the Drake, and here we're seeing it. I think, yeah, anti-heal is good against that Yone, especially with that item. But if you got the part, I mean, I don't know the name of it, but from Randuin's where
Warden's I think.
Yeah.
Warden's Mail.
Yes. So to hold this Yone a little bit more down, it don't look so close against the Zac. I mean, it's totally great to get this kill onto the Zac, and the Zac will do so much into the team fights 100%. But we will see how this will now moving out for the Zac, because we see Victor is now moving to top lane. Yone should face the Seraph. Could be some problem for the Seraph as well. And the bot lane is now moving into the mid. There's no objective coming up for the next time, and now we're seeing the ultimate.
Ooh, this maybe just be enough damage. He's going to try to dodge some, but will not get it in the end. Xerath could just run away. That was good movement by him. Sejuani is maybe there to try to get a response out of him. We know that Xerath has a lot of damage and still has his ult up. And he still has his shield bow shield there. The flash into Xerath, but if he gets CC'd still, he will fall in the flash in the CC followed him, and in the end he's going to die without getting a kill. And this is starting to be bad. If the Yone on the side is starting to fall, Day Zero is having such a great game. And we could look at the items on the side of Ace of Spades. Every important member has 2 items, even Day Zero Sejuani has 2 items. On the side of Spiky Balls, only the Yone. But they saw Day Zero bot, and Spiky Balls always responds quickly. They start the attack on, but this can be very risky.
But it will be really risky because the DPS is now TPing into it. Kaiser is behind them, so having not the perfect angle to find the way into this game, into this fight.
They're struggling to find it. They find the way pretty quickly. The attacker is open, not in danger to just die immediately yet, but the damage is just high off the side of Ace of Spades, and they're gonna fight 2 more kills. Flash out for Victor to try to survive, and he will get out, but it's 3 more kills, and Atakan for the side of Ace of Spades. They just have way more damage at this point. Like I said, they all have 2 items, or like all important members have 2 items, and it just shows in fact they just have more damage and more tanky, and they didn't get shot earlier by the Atakan, so maybe a bit has to do a call Atakan when your both damage dealers, Yone and Kai'Sa, are not there. And yeah, so they take too much time to do it.
Yeah, we see it now here in the replay. It's like the tankiness from Seju and Zek are now hitting, especially with the healing, because you don't have anti-heal in the kit from Spike Balls right now. So Zek is just healing against them with the blobs lying on the ground, and the damage is so much as well from the Zek that you have so much problems because you don't have the access to Seraph, and Varus and there can stand behind, just poking straight up into the.
Yeah, this is really a special game, and like for the moment they all have, like we see the pings in the chat, all opponents on the people on the side of Ace of Spades have shutdowns, so like one bad fight can make a huge difference. But for now they are 4k gold, 5k gold up, and even if they took less turrets than the opponents, they're really ahead. They have 2 dragons and they're trying to get ready to take their 3rd one.
Yeah, they're going in the direction of getting soul here. So getting soul point now and getting soul then in 5 minutes after that Drake is taken. And it would be an Hextech zone that would be totally great for the comp of Ace of Spades, because after the poke to get these slows from a long distance spell is so insane for Sitcha and Zek to follow up there onto that slow, onto that damage that Seraph and Varus is doing. They're securing now the Drake.
Yeah, there's Zero securing them. He's not getting it stealen from him. He's securing the Drakes. Maybe 2 first games he got everything stolen, but now game 3 for the moment he got everything, and yeah, they're just so ahead. So can they finish it cleanly? Because now they are ahead. That's the hardest part. Ooh, the unit is going to miss. There's a nice movement at the head of Bingo Dota, and yeah, the Sejuani is just going to CC him. A few more spells, a few more lasers, and another kill for the Xerath. He really is going to be very, very dangerous. And the Victor cannot put as much pressure on the Zac as the Yone could, so Zac is a little bit more free now. Bot lane, because of the nice ganks of the Zero, the Xerath is chilling, and mid lane they just took the turrets. So much pressure, like everything is going right for the side of Ace of Spades.
Oh, the movement speed. But maybe
Snowball didn't hit. Kappa doesn't have flash, so he's in bad position. Maybe Finish trying to help him, but he will get CC'd. In the end, the Zac is coming in, and so much CC, he's going so much space. The Kama could work in security, and now the Xerath is arriving in the team fight. They have to be very careful. The Kai'Sa jumping in. They try to get the Zac, but he's not dying. He's not dying. The Well, her is dying, and Victor, and the entire team of Spiky Balls is falling. They just don't have the damage. And like you said, the anti-heal. Yes, they have it on Lulu, but that's a tank anti-heal. If Zac doesn't auto-attack the Lulu, he doesn't proc the anti-heal, so he can just choose to not get anti-heal and continue to continuously just sustain himself in this fight. It's looking so hard for Spiky Balls to do anything.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we see it now here in the replay. First, we see the kill from against the zone with the overextension. This is again day 0 here in the action to just kill, let that kill or to Seraph for the zone, and then we see this fight there in the river. It looks like Nebi is getting caught here, but living so long with that
This is
ultimate
so
W, getting so much heal. And his deck as well, 446 heals, doing that blobs on the river. And it is like even Kaiser trying to kill here Karma, but it's again the old W coming up, and then it's Varus and Seraph that can just do the damage from behind and make this fight look so easy for them. It's 8k gold difference between both these teams. We are near the magical 10k gold line. There are not many teams that survived 10 gold difference and won after they were 10k away. Or you're playing against G2 esports, but that's a different story.
No. Spiky boards are way better than G2 esports, don't worry. But maybe, and Ace of Spades too, so maybe we will able to see something, but 10k, it's so hard to come back. Like at this point, for me, the strength of Spiky boards are their top laner and their team fights. Their top laner is not ahead anymore to put as much pressure and is getting in check by their zero that is getting so many successful ganks. And on the other side, the team fights, they cannot do them anymore because they are too behind. And now they will have to play a completely different game from what they played the two first games. Because they cannot just team fight anymore. They cannot do things. They cannot lead. Like it's hard for them because they have a combo that has to go in, that want to engage, to start things, but they cannot. They are too behind. So it's going to be very hard for them to do anything this game.
Yeah, 100%. They're now really under pressure. And the only thing now is to get like catches, to get these shutdowns. I mean, there's still 700G. Oh,
Justice rains from the sky and kills. Yeah, the Xerath is god. Like the Xerath does so much damage. You took one big laser, he was not even in your screen, and then he lets meteors of pure magic, arcana magic fall on you. He hits so many skill shots, like he hits so many things. It's really impressive how little he misses, I will be honest though. Very killing Xerath, and it's a Baron. It's not even contested. It's pretty funny that Ace of Spades still didn't took the tier 1 in top lane. Like, Victor is still there, standing and holding the tier 1. Like, they are 10k gold behind, nearly 10k gold behind, but they didn't lose the tier 1. They got the Baron. In exchange, Spiky Balls get the Drake. I don't know if I like this Baron Force, because giving the Drake, it was their soul, so they got the Baron, so they will have, I mean, they're so ahead, they can maybe even end this Baron. But yeah, like this, yeah.
Yeah, I think the only problem that you got now is that Yone, when he's hitting a good ultimate in this team fight, like a 5-man ult, this could be a real problem when there's a Nunu ult and a Victor ult combined, with Rel having a free target to CC. Yeah, I think that's the only opportunity here to get something, but Victor is now on the way to dying here.
Yep, he's not going to survive that. Glacial Prison is going to connect and he's going to fall. Bot lane we have a 1v1 between both top laners, and yet is now good enough in his position that he's not that scared anymore. Shield is going to proc, Faded Seal is going to hit, and yeah, the healing is way too big. Cloak doesn't have anti-heal. This Zac can heal so much, and yeah, I think the Zac is going to win this very long 1v1, but the Nunu comes to help. I don't think that, oh, maybe he has the damage to kill the Zac, and the Kai'Sa is joining too. The Zac is going to fall soon, maybe. Okay, the passive is proc, he's getting so much time, his team is destroying the opponent's base.
Yeah, and they're taking now Rel, so there is no one. There's the last 3 members. Victor is now spawning. They're getting the first turret. Maybe they want to try to get here the second as well. Nunu is now drifting it in. Your ultimate is on cooldown.
Yeah, they don't have the quick ults to try to find the engage. They will still push them back for now, but it's just a question of time. Baron is will soon be over. They got yeah, we're going to see this live again. I mean, just Victor at this point, he could do nothing. He was dead for sure. He tried to survive, the flash was good, he dodged a lot of spells, but this was just too much. He falls. And yeah, but this fight was so long. This fight
was so close
long.
as well. And I mean, if he got to the blobs that's lying there on the wall, it could be so much danger for them. But I mean, Tide is like holding 3 people, and that means that they are getting onto top side, tier 1, tier 2 inhib turret, and the inhib, and the first turret of the Nexus. So it's so much that they got out of it, so much gold that they got into their pocket for it. So now they're trying to push the bot lane out, getting the tier 2 turret here, but maybe they want to try to fight here.
Try to find someone engaged, they know they're already behind, they fit it on the Yone, but they have the damage, Yone just flashes out, he's fine. They find the first kill, but it's the Kavis, the support. The Xerath tried to flash to his team, but he's still going to fall. They might find a miracle fight. Only Yone is still alive, as damage still lost. Both tanks are still alive, but they're getting CC'd so much they cannot move. They got chain CC'd, and they find the miraculous fight. It was just so much from everywhere. Nunu and Well arrived from behind. Globe and his Yone was ahead of them. They got one after the others the carries. Only the Varus survived, and they got so many summoners too. That is so good for the side of Spiky Balls. We really need to see it again. And yet, like, the Varus gets knocked up and he tries to flash out. But on the other side, the Kama is falling. The Xerath gets caught up because, yeah, and now the Frontline just CC'd. They're trying to move, they're getting the chain CC'd. And the Varus is poke, he does damage, but it's not enough to just one-shot somebody. He cannot just stay and auto-attack people. And now? Okay, can we call it a comeback? Is it possible that we see a comeback? It's only 5k gold now between both teams.
Yeah, I mean, it's now possible after this good team fight. Like I said, if you get this good team fight, it was huge shutdowns on the side of Ace of Spades, but now went away. Could be a good time to get the comeback back. Kaiser's now on 3 items, but building her 4th item as well, while Varus is going to full build. And after they hit full build, there's nothing to scale anymore for them, so it will be on an even state. So this Drake fight could be deciding for Ace of Spades.
Oh no, you mean that the Drake that could be stolen is decisive? Oh no, no, no. Day0, be careful. I hope he told his team that he wants to fight and not to 50-58, but on the other side of the map, Globe is not fighting, he's pushing, got a turret there, putting some pressure. It's a 4v4 for now. Both people on the side lane have that TP. If needed, they can reach them quickly. We see Ace of Spades starting it. The opponent jungler is a Nunu, doesn't have flash, but he has smite, and if he can get close, he has his Q spell. It's going to be a 5v5. I'm so scared to see, like... Okay, they might have a fight before we get the first CC on the front line. For the moment, it's just the front line, but the Veil finds a good 3% ult, still not the carries. But the fans still have got a lot of damage. Tied in the back lane, gaining so much time, and even killing the Veil. And the two carries on the side of Spiky Balls are falling. They just couldn't kill the front line of Ace of Spades. And yeah, last fight they got the flanks, they got to kill the carries first, but this time no. Ooh, maybe Glove will try to. He will not try to find a response kill. He will get a response kill. But yeah, is this the end of the game? No, I don't think they can end again. It's 25 seconds, but they get soul, they get another fight.
Timers are long, Yon don't have ultimate, it's 10 on Rel, 16 on Victor as well. The damage is huge, the Nexus turret didn't respawn, he's respawning now.
Okay. Oh, the flash in on the Xerath, they try to fight and he gets completely melted, but the Yone shut down for him. Well, getting Varus ulted, but should be fine, and they're going to walk back the Edge of Light, protecting him 2 not get cancelled, okay, I don't know if it's a good idea to follow it, but it's a 3v4. If the boys are joining 3v5, but they get a kill before even it started. It's the Victor that jumped in, and that was in the bad position. The Rev is still behind, poking, doing insane damage, and the funnel is just not falling. It was a 3v5, and they won it. It's a triple kill for the Varus. This is game. Wow, that's an ace. They just did a 3v5. They took the portal and the Victor took the portal and was in front of 2 beefy tanks with the Varus behind. And it's going to be the series. It's the end.
Crazy. The tanks are ruling here. The inhib is falling, so the Nexus is open. The Nexus will fall, and this is Ace of Spades that advanced to the finals. This is Ace of Spades that faced Team 5DK then in this upper finals after a reverse sweep.